Great. I'm doing good. First of all,
Good.
congratulations. It was a great game. You guys dominated them. How has it been feeling? How was the game?
It feels good. Feels like we're back to like how we usually feel.
Yeah,
We tried to just look into ourselves and
yeah,
play our own game, and it felt really good.
yeah. Uh, Obviously, the league even the season didn't start as well for you because you narrowly missed Madrid, and it must be hard to bounce back from it, especially if you lose by such a narrow margin. How did you guys bounce back after such a narrow miss? Especially now you look so much better. Even the first game you lost, it was a 2-0 2-0 in favor of 100 Thieves. What did you guys talk about? What did you guys do after the game after to come back so strong?
We kind of know like we we aren't playing up to the same standard that we do in other matches,
Yeah,
and it kind of just comes down to like the mindset that we have bringing into practice and like how we go about practice, and then how we
yeah,
transfer that into the match. And so when we have those losses, it's really just you learn from them and you make sure you try not to have the mistakes in the next matches, and you just
yeah.
got to play your same game and don't let them affect you too much because you still got a lot of games to play.
Yeah. Talking about today's game, is there anything concerning that happened, or was it very smooth sailing?
Felt very smooth. Felt
Yeah,
like there wasn't many mistakes that we were making or like misplays
yeah,
or with like whiffs that were like round costing. So it felt really good today and felt very smooth.
yeah. Obviously, this is a super week, which means you would play another game in less than 2 days. You'd play another game the day after. First of all,
Yep.
what was your approach as a team to before coming to super weeks? How was the preparation like?
We were preparing for like 4 or 5 maps, like
Yeah,
mainly.
yeah,
And then because we kind of know like everyone's map preference based on
yeah,
the last tournament, and then like everyone's played like 3 games, so we kind of see like what maps people like to pick, what maps people are good on, what
yeah,
maps we think people might have a little um, like something we can expose.
yeah,
And so we practiced like 4 or 5 very hard this past week and a half, and
yeah,
then yeah, we're just going into it, gonna play how we want to play, try to
yeah,
set the pace, and yeah, we're just trying to play our own game, not let
yeah,
other teams like have any room.
yeah. Uh, Talking about your next opponent, obviously it will be Leviathan. They are looking very strong, and
Mhm.
they have taken down two, I mean, like big teams in NRG and Sentinels. What do you think about them, first of all?
We know they're good. We know
Yeah,
Lev is good, and they got some firepower behind them.
yeah,
Ospas, and especially in their last match, everyone was shooting. So um, we know it's going to be a tough game, and hopefully our practice and our prep goes well,
yeah,
and we're ready for the match.
yeah,
And I think it just comes down to if we can play our game or not,
yeah,
and if we held ourselves to a high enough standard that we'll be able to come out and have a good showing.
yeah. Uh, what do you think would be the key to taking them down, especially given they look weird? Like they are shooting very well, and if you don't show up on the server, even if having good plan, it would be hard to take them down. What do you think would be that one thing that you guys would focus on, prepare for before coming to the match tomorrow or day after?
Well, everyone's got to shoot. That's not like something we can really prepare for.
Yeah,
So everyone's just got to do that on their own time. Make sure that they're feeling good, they're feeling nice. That's really all you
yeah,
can do. You never, there's not really like oh, I'm hitting these specific shots, I'm going to take these specific
yeah,
fights. So we just gotta feel it out and play the game how we want to play the game. And I think we'll be good. I think we can come out with a W.
yeah. Talking about your individual performance, it seemed like you had a bit of slump, uh, after last year. I mean, obviously you won, and it felt like kickoff. You went there. You, obviously being the amazing talent you are in 2022, you were the next big thing, and it felt like somewhere you had lost sight of the goal or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm not. I'm just talking like reading VLR at this point. But what do you think made you come back this strong, where you look very confident right now? How are you, like, how did you make that comeback so that you can be the big thing that you, the star you are supposed to be?
I feel like I haven't been thinking about it too much. I don't really want to let it get to my head or like me think about it and I start playing differently.
Yeah,
I need to play my own game,
yeah,
and if I just play my game, I'm very confident in myself and my own capabilities. I know what I can do,
yeah,
and not like nobody's nobody's like that a person that is just going to be able to shut me down every single time, and I know
yeah,
that in the back of my head.
yeah,
I'm always confident going into every fight, and I can. No one's different in this league. Everyone's the same player. It's
yeah,
just whether or not the team can execute versus the team. So
yeah,
as long as everyone does their individual part and hit some shots here and there, then
yeah,
think everything's going to go well.
yeah. Talking about your preparation, you talked about how you prepare for 4 5 maps, but obviously a lot of people are not enjoying the map pool enough. What are your personal thoughts on the map pool? Do you like it? Do you think what? Yeah, just start. Do you like the map pool?
Um, Personally, I don't think the map pool is like the best it can be with the maps that are out,
Yeah,
but I think that's just what like I think that's just how being in you know in a game like Valorant or a professional esport player where there's a bunch of different maps in the game that you play.
yeah,
You have to be good on every single map.
yeah,
It's not just like you're going to be able to ban a map and then only play the maps that you want to play because you like them. You got to be able to adapt to what's happening, and I think Riot's trying to do that. Like even though it's not the best maps that could be out, they're trying to spice it up. Make it different and
yeah,
make sure that one team can't just dominate the whole time because they're the best on this map.
yeah,
So I don't really mind the map pool. I don't think about it at all. You just you got to play how the cards are dealt. So
yeah,
there's not much if you think about it too much or you're
yeah,
upset about it. It's just another thing that you have to think of, and it's not. I don't think about it like that at all.
yeah, yeah. Talking about maybe, what do you think the level of competition has been so far? Given you have seen T2, you have seen T1 first, obviously with Guard and MCE, and how you guys qualified with NRG for the international tournament in 2022, and then you had to make your way to the top again from the Ascension, and now you're back to T1 again. With, after qualifying through a tumultuous after playing a long league season, what do you think has, as you have improved as a team, what do you think has made G2 as strong as it is, and what has been the learnings from this whole journey?
I think we're a pretty smart team, and we've been working on that a lot.
Yeah,
We've been trying to, understand what our plays are, what the best plays are based
yeah,
on like what the other team is doing. We go over a lot of server work and a lot of server time just and a lot of VOD review just based
yeah,
on that, trying to really make sure that all of our plays have the right meaning behind them
yeah,
and not just like, oh, we won this round because we hit this shot. No, we really try to think about like the bigger picture in the rounds,
yeah,
and we know that you know people are going to hit some shots. It's just how it is. It's
yeah,
Valorant, and so you have to still be able to have the best process in each rounds
yeah,
to really give yourself the best chance instead of just relying on everyone shooting the other team better. So we've been really trying to make sure all of our plays make sense and everyone's making the right decisions in the right moments.
yeah,
And I feel like that's what really really changes us from the other teams.
yeah. Uh, what are your thoughts on the level of competition of America this season? Uh, Obviously compared to last 2022, we have seen. Do you think the level has risen? Do you think teams are trying better now? Looking better now?
Um, I mean, just looking at the standards, or
Yeah,
not the standards, like the standings, uh, the Group Alpha has been doing way better than Group Omega. Group
yeah,
Omega only has like what
wins.
2 or three
Yeah,
wins, and that makes it like very hard because everyone, all of the so good teams are in the same group, and
yeah,
um, it's just, I mean, I think the level of teams are all like on different days, teams are going to be able to like every team will be able to beat another team, and I think it's just like I said before. I don't think teams are yet trying to base it on the process and just
Yeah,
going off just feeling and trying to out aim the other team, and I
yeah,
don't think that that's a good way to go about it. So that's why there's so much fluctuation
yeah,
in how teams do each year, and so I think it's probably a little worse than last year if I had to be honest.
yeah,
And yeah, I think the map pool too. Like these teams they're not very good on some of the maps, and so
yeah,
that really hurts them. So when they have to play the maps, they don't really know like what they're doing. So that
yeah,
also doesn't help. So I feel like it's definitely a little worse than last year.
yeah. Uh, is there a team you would want to face then? Not just in Americas and like everywhere else too.
Um, I don't have a team that I want to play
Yeah,
against. I just want to play everyone. I want to. I don't really care who we play. Just
yeah,
want to win. So whoever's in our group, um, whoever's in the I don't
team.
even know what it's
Yeah,
called. I can't think about it. But whoever's on the team, we're gonna come out and play the same way that we're always playing, and it's just we're not gonna play different to anybody. We're just
yeah.
gonna try to play our game. So,
Is there any team that has impressed you? And if you have been following the international other leagues,
um, I think Gen G's been doing really good.
yeah,
No one really knew if they were gonna be good or not
yeah,
at the beginning of the year, and then they did really good in kickoff. And I'm not sure what their standings are now. I haven't looked in it
yeah,
too far. I sleep when they play, but
yeah,
I think they've been doing well, and they've been showing that they can be a top contender in
yeah,
the APAC.
yeah. Now, questions, some general fun questions. Is there an agent you would play for the rest of your life? Just one agent?
Sova,
Yeah,
Sova's definitely my guy.
yeah. I mean, you're great on Sova. Most people still. I mean, you are one of the best Sovas in America. Is there any other Sova that would think? Mm, I think Crashies would be a contender.
Yeah,
Who else?
Rashi's is really good.
Sassy maybe?
I think Saucy's a really good initiator.
Yeah,
I think Leo's pretty good too in the
yeah,
other region.
yeah.
Um, yeah, there's definitely a lot of good Sovas. I wouldn't say I'm the best.
I
I'd
mean,
say
one of the
we're
best.
all up there, and
Yeah,
on any given day somebody could be better than another player.
yeah,
It's just aren't. But
yeah,
I think everyone's pretty good. Everyone's really good
yeah.
of those.
What do you prefer, Vandal or Phantom?
Ooh, I was using Phantom all week in practice, and it was feeling really good. But then I just get into the match, and I get on LAN, and I get the zero ping, and I just feel like the Vandal has to be better. Like
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like just the one bullet, I can just hold an angle, shoot one bullet, and then run away, and
yeah,
I'm not touched at all, and they can't even trade me. So
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like the Vandal just you can get away with a lot of things that the Phantom won't let you get away with.
yeah,
But then again, like the Phantom, and you can just spray every single smoke or every single wall, and then you
yeah,
have a chance to get a kill. So I think it just has drop offs. But for me, definitely the Vandal. Like when I'm taking a fight, I hope I have a Vandal in my hands.
yeah. Is there a skin you like better than others? Is a favorite skin of Vandal?
Uh, the Vandal skin that I've been using is the 2021 Champions
Champions. Yeah,
Vandal or the Primordium,
yeah.
the one
Latest
on the
one.
very right,
Yeah,
the red, all red.
yeah,
I like that one too. Those are definitely my top two Vandals right now.
yeah. Your favorite map?
Favorite map, probably Icebox. I feel like most Icebox games I do pretty well, and I have a good read of the game.
Yeah,
So same with my team. Like my team on
yeah,
Icebox, we just feel pretty good right now.
yeah. I still remember the Brim pick you guys had. It's
With them,
amazing.
so
Defeated some
yeah,
great
feels
teams.
like we can make a lot of things work with
Yeah,
Icebox. I
yeah.
feel like we have a very good understanding of it.
I think you are one of the few people. I mean, maybe the only person who has openly said you like Xbox. I don't understand. Like, not a lot of people like the map. Anyways, last question. Uh, Streamer you like in America, so wherever.
Gamer FNS.
Yeah,
He has aura.
yeah.
He has aura. Yep.
Yeah.
He joined G2 like I don't know today or
Today, yeah,
yesterday,
today.
and we just won. So
Yeah.
definitely Evanes.
Yeah.
He's saving grace for G2 right now.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you have a great
Yeah.
night. Yep. Have fun.
Thank
Yep.
you.